Yeah, hello guys, back on a trek to the moon. I'm still alive and I'm healthy and I feel good. And yeah, I was out of town for a couple of weeks, but now I'm back. Got a new TV and I found back to motivation to continue disclosure. Yeah, springtime in Berlin. It's getting greener day by day. And that, makes the people feel good. Yeah, by the way, Prost with a T. Let's start the engines. Today I will talk about two images. One shot is to find in the documentary in the movie Celestial, produced by José Escamilla. And a guy called Carl Dunn gave me inspiration to pause the video at timestamp 1328. And and he said he found something that looks like a warehouse, a building. And he's talking about this structure here. This is a symmetrical shape. It's not a square, but it's rectangular. Yeah, you see that? And you have something on the top. You see that. But you have a strong and straight line. It's easily to see. So, I make me some smaller. When you look in the whole image, what I can see is that the whole image is blurred out. It's completely washed. Yeah. So it's a shame what we can see here. So whoever was working on this image did an awful job. So this image is like a ghost image. It's completely blurred out everywhere. You can see that the most of the detailed structures are tried to wash out. So what I have done is I try to recreate the blurred out details, but it was not that easy. But what you can see, there are so many lines. Yeah, in this image on the here or here, everywhere. Lines that are probably kilometers long. And these lines are connections. Connections in lower sections, in lower levels, into the moon, but constructed in the air, partly on each other. And that is what we have seen in other images, the so-called terraced landscape of the moon. So if you don't have enough space for your constructions, what are you going to do? You construct it on each other. You construct it in the ground. And if you have the technology, you will do that. And that's the reason why some areas of the moon looks overcrowded, heavy populated, you know what I mean. So guys, before we start, take a look in the image. So this is the warehouse style, shape of a warehouse, but there are so many other details and structures. So guys, I will show you. All right. So you can see that I gave in more sharpness, clarity, and color. And the result is, wait a minute. Okay, it's a good shot. Yeah, guys, so you can clearly see the lines now coming from everywhere, going in any direction. Some lines are like twin lines, doubled, and you can see that there are other lines coming from different directions going under the line. But it's amazing. Look at this. It's all over. With junctions. It's incredible to watch it. Same here. Endless lines everywhere. Different levels. Yeah. And this is the so-called warehouse shape. Yeah. It's a rectangular. It's probably whatever it is, but it looks artificial. And the whole area looks amazing. So busy, so many lines. And we are not talking about lava tubes. We are talking about artificial constructed connection lines. And these lines must be very big, because we're not talking about highways or roads we know from Earth. These lines are way bigger and longer. Yeah. And well, my speculation is that they are running some kind of tube system, transportation tube system, whatever. But the whole surface is full of these lines. And remember, the surface is active, it's busy. So what do you think, guys? What are these lines made for? Highways? Tube system? Pipelines? I have no idea. Yeah, this is the image I wanted to show you. And we can see many symmetrical shapes in this image. We have a curve line here, the same here. So this is a lower level, this is an upper level, and so on. Same story here. And you clearly can see that this area here and here is completely blurred out. Yeah. So especially here we can see perfect rectangular structures. And it looks like that these washed out, blurred out areas are buildings. And here we have the lines that are probably connecting the different areas. Whatever it is, it looks industrialized. And it looks heavy. It looks very heavy. And yeah, the blue or green tone here, it's completely washed, blurred out. It's very sad, yeah. And it's a bad work. It's not good. Yeah. But look at the lines. It's incredible. Junction system. Wow. It's everywhere. Yeah. That is what I wanted to show you guys. I made it for the guy called Carl Dunn. And he was completely right. You can do the same, make a pause at 1328 and you will find this rectangular shape. And then you will realize that there are so many other symmetrical shapes in the whole area, but it's completely washed out. And what a shame, guys, what a shame. I don't know if Jose Escamilla realized this. He was talking about the image, but it seems like he didn't realize that there's so much stuff in the whole image. So remember, there are so many images in the image library of NASA that looks like this. So they're really, sorry for saying that, but they're really shit on the images. They pissed on the images. Yeah. But well, you can see that there's something going on. Okay, let's go to the next image. We talk about one moment, please. Yeah, Apollo 10. Apollo 10, by the way, I will capture the image I showed you after this video. So I got a new screen, a better one than before. And I will try out if the settings are right to bring you the best result to your eyes at home. I hope so. Yeah. Yes, so the other image we are talking about is this one. Apollo 10. And I will show you where to find these images, especially for the people who are here for the first, second, or third time or completely new here. These images we are talking about are verified scientific documents. That is very important to say because yes, the whole disclosure community is working with these images, the most of them. Other guys have own telescopes like Bros and so on, or what Bill Bryson did in the past. These guys are pioneers in hobby astronomers way, because these guys showed up that the moon has colors, that the moon is in motion, that there's life, that there's something going on. And the images we are talking about, are around about 50 years old. Some of them, or not all of them, are untouched, but other ones are completely, manipulated, destroyed, blurred out, whatever. What we also have realized that NASA painted artificial shadows in these images, so that the moon landscapes really looks like a crater landscape. But it's a bad joke, guys. It's a bad joke. Yeah, we talk about this image. It's a black and white one, and I tried to put over a color overlay in the past, and this is the result. And yeah, it's not the best quality, I have to say. It's a bit, we have to get along with white noises. It's not that sharp, but what we can see is Runge crater. We can see the Warner crater and the Runge crater. We can see this majestic bowl that is round about 16 kilometers. Warner crater and Runge crater are 35 or 38 kilometers, something like this. And again, we have more lines on the ground we have seen before. Here, look at this. So I talk about this one here. So this is one of these lines we are talking about. It goes the whole way, it goes down. It's constructed over different levels, and the whole ground is full of these light anomalies, big ones, monster ones. We talk about mega structures, guys. So what you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. This is what we call the mushrooms, or blooms looking like structures. And ex-employees of military talked about the same. They saw these strange anomalies on these images, and we can see it everywhere. The big one, the small ones everywhere. There's another one in the background. It looks like a dome or like a tower. And then we have these gigantic ring structures called craters. Craters are completely different. The moon is filled by endless gigantic structures. And the bright shining spots here are active sources of energy. And that is what we have to talk about. I mean, okay, this image is 50 years old or older, but It's incredible. And when I will capture this image with the external camera, no doubt anymore, guys. Yeah, fantastic. As I said before, it's not the best quality. The resolution is okay, but it looks like that the camera or the lunar mobile was in the lunar orbit made not the best sharp shot. So that is the result, but we clearly can see the anomalies, the bunch of anomalies, guys. The whole image is full of that. And we also can see that the moon is, it's not flat, it's like a wild landscape. This is like looking into the moon. You see that this area here is an upper section, this is a lower section, and this is the open moon. We are looking in. Incredible. Yeah, so let me show you where to find these images. So you can go to, the first you can do is you are going to the Apollo Image Atlas. They redesigned this page, I see. All right, they did. And then you can look for the camera of interest. We are talking about the 70mm Hasselblad here. And then we go to Apollo 10. You can see how many images are in there, more than 1,400, sorted in 9 magazines. And we talk about the image 4476, and it's located in the 30 magazine 30. Yeah, here you can see that 4476 and 4476, this one. Yeah, click on it and you have a preview. The previews in the image library are not the best quality, as you can see. But in this case, it's just a preview. For getting the image, the raw image, you go to this address here. It's the Apollo Image Archive, untouched images, and the same story again. Choose the camera of interest. We talk about the Hasselblad one. Choose the right mission, Apollo 10, and do it again. Look for the image 4476. Sometimes it takes longer. 4476. Okay, here it is, guys. We can see for stats, same description, magazine 30, the film type, and black and white. Yeah, and here you can go for another preview, but better quality. You can see it. It's completely hazy down there, and look at the single structures and lights anomalies on the ground, at the big bowl, Warner crater, Runge crater. We have talked about the line before. It's colossal. It's like mega structures all over. I will show you the image again. It's this one. Some smaller. Here it is. Yeah. So the bowl here, this one, I will show you later in the image, in the video, is probably some kilometers constructed in the air, because it's not in the ground, it's growing in the air. It's amazing. And I mean, 35 kilometers. This one is round about 16, 17 or 15. And it's like a mushroom, like a bloom. And this is what a lot of people said before. And look at the ground. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. Whatever these bright spots are made for, some of them looks like platforms or towers. Here's a bigger one. Here we have a crane, some kind of crane, you see that? And we have different levels again. And remember, do you remember this line here? We have seen this line in the movie Mari Smitty Lights at Night. Do you remember the movie? I put over artificial color overlay to bring out the details better. And I will show you what I mean. I would like to show you what I mean. Yeah. Mari Smitty Lights at Night. Sorry. And this is the bowl we are talking about. A hexagon-shaped bowl. And look at the different lines. And I'm talking about the line here. This one. And again, this is the tube system we were talking about before. A tube system, and this is the line from a different angle of view. Yeah? It goes the whole way. And whatever it is, it's a connection. This connection goes straight to the bowl. Here we have another connection. It's big. I mean, this line must be around about 40 kilometers or more. The range, it's incredible. So it's big, it's massive. So we really talk about the mega structures. Yeah, another big structure here. You clearly can see that this one is, I will show you with the magnifier. You see that? You clearly can see that it's constructed in the air. Yeah, it's a perfect shape of a hexagon or ring shape. At least it's a ring shape. And wow, here we have another big construction. So many lines, so many structures on the ground here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's big, guys. It's so big. Yeah. But as I said, I will show you with the external camera. And I think this is all I wanted to tell you guys. So 25 minutes of talking, 25 minutes of speculation, of disclosure. But I just realize as I get in touch with these images again, I get lost on the moon, you know. So this is the passion you need when you go for disclosure, when you make your own research. And I haven't watched the images for weeks, but now I feel like coming home. It sounds a bit crazy, I know, but it's like that. Yeah. Thanks for being my guest. Thanks for all new supporters. If you have some inspiration or information, write it in the comment section. You also can send me an email, what you want. If you found an image that is worth for make a video or extra video, just tell me. And yeah, I wish you a great springtime. So guys, thanks for being my guest. See you later. Bye bye.
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5,